Do you want to visit Denmark, the happiest country in the world? There is so much to see, do, and enjoy, but you might need a Denmark tourist visa to enter the country. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library. In this video, I will explain who needs a Denmark tourist visa, who doesn't need it, how to apply, and the requirements, and many other details. But let's do the YouTube stop first. If you haven't, now is the time to subscribe to our channel and support us. If you do it, I will give you a free cheat sheet about this visa at the end. Let's go. What can you do with a Denmark tourist visa? Under a Denmark Schengen tourist visa, you can only visit the country for tourism. You can enjoy the attractions and wonders of this beautiful country. You can also use it to visit friends, family members, or relatives and spend some time with them. If you have to take part in a meeting, conference, or exhibition, you can use a tourist visa. Who doesn't need a Denmark tourist visa? Denmark is a member of the Schengen area and European Union. The same rules of these areas apply in it. If you do not require a visa to visit the EU or Schengen area, you won't need a visa to move to Denmark for the short time. Let me tell you a list. Number 1, the visa waiver countries are exempt from getting this visa. Go to our article and see the list. Link is in the description. Number 2, diplomatic and service passport holders. Number 3, citizens with diplomatic passports and citizens having a passport from here. Number 4, diplomatic, special, and service passport holders. Number 5, individuals having diplomatic passports. Number 6, citizens having diplomatic service or official passports. If you are given a tourist visa to Denmark, you must depart the country before the visa expires. This law applies to any nation that requires a visa to enter Denmark or Schengen area. Who needs a Denmark tourist visa? The list of countries that require a visa is in our website. Link in the description. What are the Denmark tourist visa requirements? Number 1, application form. There is an online application form that you need to complete. You need to download the PDF file from the link in the description. The information you write in the form needs to be compatible with your documents. Please, this is really important. Number 2, photos. 2 photos of yourself are needed. They cannot be older than 3 months, and your face must cover 70 to 80% of the photo. Number 3, passport. It must be valid at the time you apply for 6 months. Also, it needs to hold validity for 3 months after the date you're going to leave Denmark. Number 4, insurance. Purchase one to cover your expenses for 30,000 euros. Look at the insurance company's policy and see if they are valid in the EU or not. Also, see if they have a return policy or not, just in case the embassy rejects your visa. Number 5, proof of accommodation. Make it clear where you will stay during your visit. You can rent a place in advance or book a hotel and provide the information in your application. Number 6, proof of having enough funds. Bank statements, bank balance, income from property, or anything to prove you have money to cover your expenses. Number 7, job status. Submit your employment contract or business registration for your employment status. Number 8, cover letter. When you complete the online application form in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark, there's a cover letter you need to print and sign. Number 9, itinerary for a trip. You must submit documentation detailing your journey to Denmark. Number 10, minors should provide a birth certificate, adoption certificates, evidence of custody if parents are divorced, or a parent's death certificate. Also, they need a parental consent letter and passport copies of both parents or legal guardians. Number 11, itinerary or flight booking. You must provide a comprehensive plan of your flight or your trip to the Schengen area. Remember that the mentioned supporting documents are not complete. You might have to submit further documents at the embassy's request. It is up to country you apply from and your background. How to apply for a Denmark tourist visa? Let's see. Step 1, determine if you need a Denmark Schengen visa or not. I've already told you about the eligible nations, so there's that. Step 2, collect the required documents. Again, I talked about them. Step 3, complete the application form. Get the Denmark tourist visa application form and fill it out. Give accurate and up-to-date information, please. Step 4, pay the tourist visa charge. Pay the cost and produce a copy of your receipt. You need to pay the fee for visa processing. The standard amount is 598 DDK. You can pay it through the Visa card, Dankort, MasterCard, or JCB. Step 5, submit your application, documentation, and biometrics. Submit the application and any relevant papers in person to the Danish embassy or visa center through which you are applying. Your application must be submitted in person. Step 6, participate in the visa interview. After applying for a visa, you will be requested to attend an interview to answer personal and travel-related questions. Step 7, wait for a response to your application. The embassy will contact you through email if your visa application is granted. International visitors from Russia, Ukraine, and India can apply for specific travel agencies and tourist arrangements in Denmark. These arrangements make visiting Denmark as tourists simpler for those nationals. How long is the Denmark tourist visa processing time? This could take up to 15 days. If there is an exceptional instance, the processing time may be extended depending on the circumstances. Can you extend your Denmark tourist visa? Yes. You must submit the application form for a visa extension before the visa's expiration date or the end of your visa-free stay. Your extension petition may be denied if you apply too late or during an unlawful stay. A Denmark Schengen visa can only be renewed on the occasions of late entry, humanitarian factors, force majeure events, and important personal factors. If you wish to extend your stay, you can submit an application in person at the Danish Immigration Services Citizen Service, or SIRI. However, if you don't schedule an appointment before visiting the Citizens Web Service office, you will not be able to enter. I'm sorry. Can you work with a Denmark tourist visa? You cannot. You must first get a residency and work permit. In addition, you need to have a job contract with a Danish company to be eligible for a Denmark work visa. With a tourist visa, you can only attend meetings, sign contracts, and do other work-related activities. Can you study with a Denmark tourist visa? If you want to remain in Denmark for less than 3 months, you can study there on a tourist visa. If you would like to remain in Denmark for more than 3 months, you have to apply for a Denmark student visa. You can apply for a visa at your country's approved Danish mission or the Danish embassy abroad. The application will be processed in around 2 months or 60 days. To study in Denmark for more than 3 months, citizens from outside of EU or EEA or Switzerland must get a residency visa. Nationals of the EU, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, and Finland do not require a visa or residence permit to reside, work, or study in Denmark. How long is a Denmark tourist visa valid? You can enter Denmark for up to 90 days within 6 months with a tourist visa. Likewise, traveling and visiting other Schengen countries are possible with a Schengen tourist visa. However, if you want to visit other Schengen countries, you should fill out the multiple entry section of the application form. If you're unsure how much time you have left in Denmark, you can use the 90/180 calendar. How much is the Denmark tourist visa fee? Let's see. The typical visa charge for a tourist visa is 80 euros. It is 40 euros for children aged 6 to 11 years, and it is 35 euros for visa facilitation agreement nations. This visa is free for children aged 0 to 6 years, EU and Swiss nationals, family members, researchers on scientific research trips, pupils, postgraduate students, and professors accompanying students who travel by train or study, and diplomatic passport and service passport holders. Please remember that you may be forced to pay a service charge to the outsourcing business. Well, there you go. Now you can start your application and get that sweet Denmark tourist visa. If the steps were so confusing, don't worry. I'll put a cheat sheet on our website. Go ahead and download it. Link in the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. It will help YouTube's algorithm. If you have any type of visa that you want to know about, write the name in the description and we will make a video for it. Thank you all for watching.